So ladies and gentlemen, we'll now move into fight number 3. It will be contested in the light heavyweight division and is brought to you by Custom Vehicle Services. Introducing first, out of the red corner, Nelson Big Cuz Williamson.
Some more large humans, I think.
Yes, and the light heavyweights. The light heavyweights coming out.
That's exciting.
The big boys. Well, 2 quick finishes to get us underway here tonight, gentlemen. Could be a quick night in the office for us all, but don't expect the judges will be needed for this one. A couple of big boys looking to throw some heavy leather.
We went from the big boys, and now we're going to the real big boys. So, yeah, like I agree. I expect we're going to see another finish here.
So making a walk now out of the red corner, training under the team at Tribal MMA. It is Nelson Big Cuz Williamson, and I tell you what, he's got a fantastic team behind him as we see the father-son duo there of Paul and Connor Birch, and it looks like Ryan Levy rounding out the 3 of the cornermen there. So really interested to see how this particular fight goes. Nelson with a couple of appearances in the cage previously. Actually, funnily enough, fought Dimps Gillies back in 2016. So did have about 4 years off in the in between his 2 fights, and looking to try and get his first tick in the W column here tonight, gents.
Yeah, I'm looking to see how Nelson bounces back. I actually watched his last fight at Grow Strong. He fought one of my teammates. So I'm looking to see him bounce back. You know, he's coming off a loss. I'm expecting that he's made the adjustments. He's gotten to work with Connor and Paul and developed a game plan that he's going to look to put to use here against the boy from Mackay.
Although he describes his fighting style as sprawl and brawl, his favourite submission is the omoplata.
Well, that would certainly be something, an omoplata finish here in the light heavyweight division.
I must admit, I always enjoy it when the larger humans get to work and actually show some quality jiu-jitsu.
Oh, 100%. When you see the big guys get in there and they show a more technical aspect of their game, you can't not enjoy seeing that.
So Nelson Big Cuz Williamson, of course originally from New Zealand, now residing on the beautiful Sunshine Coast, making his entrance into the Coastal Combat Cage for the very first time.
He's looking calm, gents. He's looking very, very calm.
He may well take his own style.
And introducing his opponent out of the blue corner, Jayden VV.
We have Jayden making the walk from Mackay, training under David Garnham from Mackay MMA, one of the pioneers in Australian MMA. So expect Jayden to come in with a well-rounded game, whether it's jiu-jitsu, striking. He's going to be looking to get the win in all areas.
Seems like he is interested in going to the ground. They've actually got some really good jiu-jitsu up there. I've been up there and rolled before. On and off over a few years. My partner's from Mackay, so I've popped in, and really impressive for a regional centre to have such high quality jiu-jitsu. 100%,
100%. The level of people that he has to train with and that are around him, especially with guys like Dave, he's spoiled for choice in the knowledge and experience that he has behind him, so I expect to see him put on a clinic.
Does seem like he intends to take the fight down, which is probably not a bad strategy given the fact that, yeah.
So at the prep point now, it is Jayden VV, and like you said, gentlemen, they're fantastic teams behind both these fighters, so very interested to see how this one goes down. Of course, Jayden from Mackay up in northern Queensland, training for about 18 months under Dave Garnham, and mechanical fitter by trade. So he is a busy man, but always makes that time for the training.
Coming out of Mackay, you know, having someone like Dave Garnham in your corner, one of the very few Australian MMA pioneers, as I said before. You know, he's been around for a very long time. He's been in there. He's coached some of the top athletes we've seen come and go in the sport. So I expect Jayden's going to be looking to carry on that successful night.
So ladies and gentlemen, fight number 3 this evening will be contested in a light heavyweight division over 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 91.1 kilos and trains out of Tribal MMA, making his third appearance in the cage tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nelson Big Cuz Williamson. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 91.7 kilos and trains out of Mackay MMA. Tonight, he makes his MMA debut. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jayden VV. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Peter Hickmott.
The ball, Peter Hickmott in the middle, ready to get us started.
First ref in the game.
We will look to see Jayden shoot an early takedown here. I think he's going to look to get this down as fast as possible.
We may see an omoplata from him as well. It's interesting that both fighters are.
There we go. Right on cue, boys.
Oh, there's some blood. A little bit of claret leaking out the ear, it seems.
I don't think that white canvas is going to stay white for too long. And, oh, geez, it looks like a quite significant injury to the ear.
Yeah, I think he's popped a cauliflower. It's never fun.
I'd like to see Jayden keep his hands up and keep them tight.
Yeah, I think Big Cuz is... Oh, got clipped. This is very exciting.
Shots lands.
Oh, nice trip. Oh, showing some judo.
Very beautiful Uchimata there from Jayden.
So Peter Hickmott taking a really close look at that ear. I would say that we're going to see the doctor come in and just check this one out. And look at this, pulls the guillotine. Difficult to see if it's tight at this stage. It's a bit of an awkward angle, arm in as well.
Make it work. He's against the fence, so I think it's interesting to see if he can stretch him out and get in a tight enough C shape.
Nelson
really
seems to think it's
pressure.
on. He's throwing strikes. He's looking to make adjustments.
It is an arm in. They're a bit harder to finish sometimes.
At this point, though, you have to weigh in the risk for reward. Do you risk gassing out your arms trying to go for the finish, or do you let go and make adjustments?
I must admit, I've often said that.
Oh wow,
that's some serious.
There is a big
serious
cut
claret
on Nelson Williamson now as well. So both boys donating some DNA to this previously white canvas.
The big boys getting us started, violent and fast.
They've been going the whole time too. Taking some deep breaths on the cage now.
We can see Jayden looking at his corner, looking at the experience in the corner, trying to draw from that and make the adjustments.
Does look like the bridge of his nose. Bridge of the nose for Big Cuz is leaking some DNA. Nice jab.
I'd like to see that jab used more. He's finding success, but he's landing it almost at will.
I think he needs to use it to kind of follow up, but it's working for him and keeping him at range.
Great
Good
defense
sprawl.
so far.
Good sprawl.
So double underhooks here against the cage. Let's see if Jayden VV can make this work into a takedown.
The all-powerful body lock. Oh, going low. Nice defense.
I'd like to see him, work on that head position on the takedown.
Oh, big right hands lands there from Jayden VV. As he senses blood, he's coming in quite recklessly, if I may say so. Big Cuz landing some shots in this exchange as well.
Both of these lads are putting it out there. That was a beautiful uppercut.
Pete Hickmott is getting a workout tonight.
And the body lock is changed for body lock.
Absolutely.
what a
end of an
first
exciting
chaos,
round.
gentlemen. What a round. An early contender for fight of the night here. Fight 3 of the evening. 10 still left to go.
And the cut men have some work to do.
Yeah, I think we're going to see the doctor come in and have a very close look at that ear of Jayden VV. Tell you what, it doesn't look very nice. We'll see what the doc reckons, though.
I think both boys, expended a lot of energy then. It was almost non-stop action. So now we're going into the second round. We're going to start seeing the gas tank play a factor, and we're going to see sort of which man is better conditioned moving forward if we make it into a third round. But at this stage, with this pace, I doubt we're going to see that.
So the corner team's going to work here. As I mentioned, the father-son duo there in the corner of Big Cuz in Paul and Connor Birch, and it looks like we've got Dave Garnham doing his thing for Mackay MMA product Jayden VV. So the doctor is in the cage now, having a look at that ear, We will stand by and wait to see what his conclusion on that one is. Of course, a big thank you to our sponsors here this evening, Custom Vehicle Services, bringing this one to us. Big shouts to those supporting grassroots mixed martial arts.
Very glad that the doctor decided that was safe for both gentlemen to continue, and that ear is going to stay on the side of Jayden's head.
So Peter Hickmont claps us in for round 2, gents. Let's see if this is exciting as the first stanza.
Oh, that's a very ugly shot. I'd like to see him set that up with strikes first.
Yeah, he really tried to cover a lot of ground there without giving Big Cuz anything to worry about.
We're seeing Nelson make some adjustments here and actually actively engage in the wrestling now. So maybe that's some corner work from Connor and Paul to see him, you know, change where this fight's dictated. He's obviously found some success on the feet.
Oh, big right hand.
That was an amazing right hand.
Beautiful, beautiful strike.
Big Cuz in trouble here. Jayden VV looking for the finish.
It must be hard for Big Cuz. I assume he expected to have the advantage on the feet. And Jayden's bringing it.
Well, I tell you what,
neither man backing down.
Big Cuz displaying a chin here tonight. Jayden VV unloading on him in the clinch. Nice knee up the middle. Looks for the uppercut, but wings on it.
That left hook.
Oh, that's it.
What a knockout.
That is it.
What an exciting fight.
Unbelievable. Second round knockout victory. Jayden VV gets things done in dramatic fashion in the MMA debut as the Sunshine Coast showgrounds erupt.
That was a beautifully timed right hand.
Well, boys, we touched on that before. When them big boys throw the leather, someone's going to sleep.
And as we see the replay here, gents, the right hand was the weapon of choice throughout the fight for Jayden VV. And look, we'll get the finishing shot here shortly. That's one that we saw earlier. Some slick head movement on display too from Jayden VV. He was doing a good job slipping some of those straight shots.
Some real commitment to his shots too. Like he really, I don't know, just committed to his shots, and I think that's why he had a lot of results.
So as we see the finishing sequence coming up right now, there it is, just a picture-perfect right hand.
That was about as clean as you can get.
It's a very clean two-piece.
Fantastic offering there in the light heavyweight division.
And as we see now, we see Jayden going over there, showing once again that sportsmanship that we love.
It's all about that.
I think the big factor in that sort of coming out for that second round there was I think Jayden, he landed those shots in the first round. He got the confidence once he hurt Nelson a few times. And in round 2, we saw that slick head movement. We saw him sort of commit to the shots, as you were saying, rely on his head movement, and look to get the finish.
Possibly from that very long training camp, he did seem to be in very good condition. Like he wasn't breathing very hard in the second round. Like clearly tired, but yeah, he sort of really found that sort of second reserve of energy you can get sometimes and really push through with it.
So ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 4 seconds of round number 2. Declaring your winner by TKO in the blue corner, Jayden VV.
We'll see both men are going to leave tonight with a few battle scars, maybe a few sore heads tomorrow. Definitely some ice packs are going to be needed.
Some good stories to tell, I think. So awesome to see that respect.
Well, I kind of expected a 3-round sort of slugfest between these two boys, but you know, we're keeping the trend going tonight. Another quick finish. So short fights. That's a good night for everyone.
That is.
So ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with our victor, and what a fantastic fight there. Jayden VV getting things done by second round TKO on your MMA debut. Talk to me a little bit about that fight that we just saw, because it was frantic from our viewpoint.
Yeah, I knew Nelson had a big right hand. I was trying to avoid it, but obviously by the look at my ear, I couldn't, and yeah, he got me a few times. But yeah, I opened up on that jab, and I got him with the right, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, a walk-off TKO victory. I mean, it doesn't get much sweeter than that in the MMA debut. Talk to me a little bit about the feeling making the walk for the first time tonight.
Oh yeah, it was a little bit overwhelming, but I just took it in, and I'm just happy to be here. Good to see like a big crowd on the first one, especially the year that we had with COVID and that. So it's good to get everyone out here and have a good night, eh?
Well, we're certainly glad to have you here. And look, before I let you go, I'm sure you'd like to say something about the team at Mackay MMA.
Yeah, what can I say? All the team at home that helped me prep for this fight. My coach Dave, Chemo, Tony, Peter T at home, and yeah, there's a great team down there at MMA Mackay, and I love them.
Well, another fantastic performance from the team there. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Jayden VV